Example 3. A company requires $10,000 in 5 years and another $15,000 in 8 years in order to purchase property easements. Determine how much money must be invested today at 10% compounded semi-annually in order to provide both sums of money. Let us start with the time diagram. We have $10,000 that's required 5 years from now. So with our time diagram, we're going to indicate that in 5 years' time, we will need $10,000. That means that the future value is $10,000 in 5 years. And we also need an additional $15,000 in 8 years' time. So 8 years down the road, we'll need an additional $15,000. So that's two future values, and they are at different times. The question says, what's the present value? How much money must be invested today? So in other words, what is the present value equal to of both of these sums of money? So our focal date is today's date. This is the focal date, and what we need to do is to take the future value of $10,000 and discount it over this time period of 5 years. And in addition to that, we have to add to that the $15,000 discounted over 8 years to get it back to today's focal date. And we're going to take those two sums of money and add them together. Now our interest rate is 10% compounded semi-annually, so a rate of 10% compounded semi-annually works out to an interest rate of 10% divided by 2 periods per year. That would mean 5% per 6 months. So now I have to go back to my time diagram and say, how many semi-annual periods are there for each of these compound amounts? Well, in 5 years, $10,000 has to be discounted over a period of n is equal to 10 semi-annual periods. There's 2 periods per year. And over the 8-year time period, to discount that $15,000, I need to discount it over a period of 8 years or 16 semi-annual periods. I think I have enough information now to put everything together. So now we can say that the principal is equal to the discounted value of the $10,000. See, the $10,000 needs to be discounted at 1 plus 5% per semi-annual period for negative 10 semi-annual periods. Plus, I add to that the $15,000 discounted at 1 plus 5% per semi-annual period for 16 semi-annual periods. So this means that my principal will work out to be $61.39 and 13 cents plus $68.71 and 67 cents, or in other words, a grand total of $13,010.80. I think the true message here is that the time diagram serves an important function. Once you've got all of the information downloaded onto the time diagram, it's pretty easy to put the problem together and solve for the final answer.